All right, man, we back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella Sports TV. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And yeah, man, like last night, right around like maybe 10, 9:30, maybe a little bit later, they announced that Gucci Mane is gonna step in for T.I. and do a Verzuz battle with Jeezy. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and check out the music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. This is huge. You know, in the wake of, a couple of these rappers getting killed, King Von, Mo, to see them guys put their differences together to do something for the culture and do something positive, you gotta understand they've been beefing for years, for decades. People forget. Like, people are, you're lying. Gucci Mane reached out to Jeezy a few years ago, maybe a little bit more a few years ago, to kind of bury the hatchet and do a song. And Jeezy said, I didn't think that was a good idea. And then years later, now Jeezy saying, but we know the history. Jeezy put money on his head. That had to be around 07, 08, 09. Put money on his head. And then, basically somebody came to kill him. And then he stretched him. But you see it happen all the time in rap. DJ Quick, MCA put their differences aside. As these rappers get older, or somebody about to die like Eazy and Dre and Ice Cube put their differences aside. Cube and Dre put their differences aside. Snoop and Dre put their differences aside. So it happens all the time in hip hop, more than you know. I mean, obviously KRS-One put his differences aside from my man's MC Shan. They put their differences aside. In hip hop and rap, you see a lot of beefs being put to rest. And some don't. Jay-Z and R. Kelly, they never got put to rest. You could just keep going on and on. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, like Cameron and Jay-Z buried the hatchet though. But it's gonna be good. A lot of people, obviously always gonna be Gucci, but how I put it in perspective, and some people just don't like Jeezy, but you put it in perspective, he had way better body of work. You can't tell me one Gucci Mane album that's a classic. And some of his mixtapes, they had good songs but had a lot of trash on. His best mixtape to me is the movie. The first one. The second one was cool. Gucci America, Gucci Russia, Chicken Talk, Writing on the Wall. Writing on the Wall 2 was his last good project. Now, I forget the album he put, Mouthful of Gold. That was the only good song on that project. When he did the song with Birdman, the whole album was trash. You know what I'm saying? But look at Jeezy, Come Shine With Me, Trap or Die, Can't Ban the Snowman, Trap or Die 2. You just can't, Trapping Ain't Dead. You can just keep going on and on. The Real is Back. And we ain't even talking about the albums. Like, he can kill him with the albums, like with 101, 102, 103, or the Recession 103. Like, dude got a real discovery. Like, he got the USDA Cold Summer. That's unskippable. Recession is unskippable. 101 is unskippable. Like, dog, he got like a few unskippable tracks. You know what I'm saying? Only way he lose, he played the wrong songs. And he got features. And Gucci is pretty much known for doing his features, though. He got some really good features. His best feature, the best verse he ever had was on Lil Wayne. You go through a gun, whatever that song was. But this for the culture. It's perfect to go together, Obviously, they both did So Icy. They're fighting over who the song. Only albums I remember from Gucci Mane was The Appeal, The Trap House. Maybe he did Back to the Trap House. I'm not sure if that was a mixtape or album. But he never had an album that was considered like a classic. Nowhere near. He was a mixtape king. But you gotta remember, Jeezy had the mixtape game on lock and he had the album game on lock. And people just don't understand like how powerful that discovery is. Like I don't really go by Billboard 100. I think Gucci had way more hits than Billboard 100 said. Black Tea. He had a lot of stuff. Go Ahead. He had a lot of good songs. Doom, 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 doom. That was my junk too. I can't remember the name of that song. In My Chain Stupid. That's my junk. Like, Gucci go crazy, Jeezy go crazy, but Jeezy just had the better album run by far. He had the better album. He had albums like that were unskippable. I like Jury Selection, and some of them songs he should have made Jury Selection into an actual album. All I do is take the drops out, the DJ drops. But when you're talking about classic projects, that man got like 3. And we just talking about like just the albums. You talking about the mixtapes. When he came out with, Trap or Die, like, whoa. That was right before 101. We rolling like that Oprah. Man, that whole album went crazy, man. Man, you got that dude. Discovery tough. It depends. If he played the wrong songs, he can lose for sure. But he would have wiped Tip off the face of the planet, bro. But that's just my opinion. But it's good they doing. There's really no winner, no loser, just for the culture. Shout out to Gucci Man for stepping up and doing it and putting his pride aside and doing it for the culture. So these young dudes that over time all wounds can heal. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fast way. Then Facebook and Instagram. We also got a Facebook group that's there as well too. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. One time for the one time we gone.